Hey guys, welcome to this episode that I'm making, and today I'm gonna be doing a review on my secondary. It's a tactical force BB gun, which I bought it from Academy, and this thing was bought from a pawn shop for like $9. We'll talk about it later. Let's talk about the gun. When you actually buy a gun, it comes in a package like these. It's a sturdy packet. I did have to open it with my knife. So, kids watching this video, have an adult with you. It normally comes with a user manual, a Umerex card, which doesn't actually say much. It just says do not return this product to the store. You need safety glasses, some BBs. Now these BBs were bought from Valken. I went to a place and they sell bio BBs. So these are Valken bio BBs 0.25 grams, which I normally use for my primary, which is a SR25, which you will see in later videos. Now let's talk about this gun a little bit. It's got a metal body, got a nice metal slider, has got a metal rail over here for you to put on your flashlight, or maybe if you want to put a camera. Comes with a standard orange tip, which is a federal requirement for any of the guns to be carried around in the United States. Now you can remove these, but I have not yet removed it, and I don't want to remove it. It looks nice. Now it does give you a position away when you are hiding in a ghillie suit, in bushes, but you can actually paint the front tip of that thing, and I guess you can leave the rest of it and it should not matter. The magazine over here, oops, a BB just fell down, okay. I did load the BBs and I was shooting this gun, so it still has some BBs. This is the magazine. It's a metal magazine, so it's not like fiber from the cheap guns. Although it would be considered a cheap gun, I really liked it because it's like still a little heavier one. If you do see inside here, you will have it's a little screw, and that's because when you see over here it says push. When you push it, it opens up and you can actually put in your CO2 cartridge. Now it normally takes 12 gram CO2 cartridge, which I did load up one yesterday. And to load it, it's pretty simple. You unscrew this thing, put your CO2 cartridge in, load it back, tighten it up, and you will hear psst. That's like the typical sound that a CO2 cartridge makes. Close it, and it would normally take, like, I was reading some reviews, and the reviews said that it should normally sling around 100 BBs before the CO2 goes out. I actually did empty 4 of these magazines earlier, so I don't know how many I'll be able to shoot today, but we'll see. It goes back in and actually does cover everything. So every single time you're filling your magazine up, you don't have to pull the CO2 out. That I felt was a good feature. Although CO2 is not going to be leaking out, it still has a seal in it that protects it, but still. Now it's a typical gas blowback pistol. On the cover, as it says, has a velocity of 395 FPS, but I'm guessing that's with 0.12 gram BBs. That's written on it. So if I'm using 0.25, should be getting around 295, maybe 300 FPS. I don't have a chrono, so I cannot chrono it, but I'm guessing that's what it should be. Says a drop free mag. It's a 14 round, and the rail accessory, 12 gram CO2, 6mm Airsoft BBs. Looks pretty decent gun. Now on the gun, on this side, you see it says Tactical Force 6XP. You can look it up on Academy. It's not that expensive. It's like $59.99. On the other side, it says Umerex Cal 0.6mm BBs with a warning. And the warning says, not a toy, wear eye protection to prevent serious injuries to the eye before using, read user manual, which is right here, and some other information about boomerangs. Now on this side you will see there is a safety and a fire option. Right now it's on safety. It's a little hard to push, but now I can fire it. On the trigger you will see there is a small slot. This slot is basically for you to, it prevents the gun from shooting straight up. If you're not careful, if you're not pushing this one together, it's not gonna shoot. When you go on safety, it's not shooting. It has magazine in it, it has CO2 in it. It's still not shooting. So that's like a good thing. You can just put it anywhere, keep it away from children's reach. You should be fine. Now, other than this feature, you will see on top has got a neon sight. Now, it just seems to me like it's like a small piece of plastic, and it does look pretty sturdy, but I think overall it should work fine. Now let's sling some BBs and see how it works. We're gonna put it on fire. Cock it once. Aim. And before doing that, put it back on safety. Put on safety goggles. Safety goggles are really important when you're slinging some BBs. You don't want that thing to go in your eyes. Now, these safety goggles that I have are made by X-Ages. You can look it up on Amazon. They're like really nice, really cheap ones. And if you do see over here, when I initially bought these were all black, and I have made some coloring on it. Now this coloring, you can text me later, or, you can comment on the video, and maybe I can make another video to show you how to color these. It's really simple, it's not much. You will also see that my primary weapon, which is SR25, is also colored. So if you do want me to color it again, maybe show it to you, works fine. You do need to put on your safety goggles. One good thing about these safety goggles that I really like is because I wear glasses, and the glasses fit in it perfectly. Now, let's sling some BBs. It's done. As soon as the magazine empties, it locks back on safety. That's one good feature about all these guns. One con about this gun is you don't have an additional magazine that comes with this gun. When you don't have an additional magazine coming with it, you do have to load it up again and again. Now I don't have a speed loader right now, so what I will have to do is manually load it up, which I would not advise any of those people watching this video, because it's not safe. Your hands can be dirty, they're oily, that oil comes on it, it might get stuck, and it's really difficult. I mean, it's not that difficult. You can still use the stick that you normally get. You don't have a stick in here, but I do have a stick with my SR25 which I can still use. It's like the same caliber BBs, so it should not make a difference. If you look over here on the magazine, you can pull the spring back, and then there is a small hole here, which if you have a speed loader you can fill it up, or you can manually fill the BBs in. There you go. That's 1, 2, that's 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8. Hello. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it says 14, I guess 1 in the chamber and 14 in the thing. Now we put it back on fire, load it up. That's 6, and I see it's going around 100 feet, so that's not bad. And the fire is pretty consistent, so I guess that's the review for Tactical Force 6mm BB gun, available on Academy. I don't think you can find it on Walmart. You can find it on Amazon. Another website to go for if you are new to Airsoft is ebike.com. Now you can find pretty nice guns over there. They do have a lot of other things as well. And also, if you do like my videos, hit a like and subscribe. Thank you.